Cosmos. If you guys are new here, guys, my name is Kerry. If you've been here before, you know my name. Now, guys, just excuse the noise in the background. It's just the TV on. Just opening up the chat, guys. So let me just get that open and still waiting. What are you guys waiting for? Look at you guys all in here. I'm not even late, right? I'm not even here late. Well, I am actually, but anyway, let's just get let's just get this chat sorted before I forget, guys. All right. Oh god, I feel like I've got a hair in my eye or a piece of fluff or something. Oh god. All right, let's close out the chat. Subs only. How are you, Amber? You good, beautiful? All right, Leo, let's get into your reading for today, guys. It's the 25th of the 5th, 2025. Don't you just love that date, right? 757. 757, okay? 757 could be a number that you guys are seeing. You guys could also be seeing a lot of 10s at the moment. 10, 10, 10. Especially repetitive 10, 10, 10, okay? Could be significant to you guys at the moment. Spirit, where do you want me to go first? They're like, probably go on a holiday, Leo. Probably should go on a holiday. Guys, also, if you are new here, in order to be a part of the chat, you will have to be a subscriber. This just helps us to filter out all the nonsense here in Tarotland and on the internet. So, you know, bit of a deterrent for people to want a keyboard warrior around. Leo, what else? Just give me actually 1 second. Hold up. Might just close this door here, sorry. Just trying to reduce a little bit of that background noise going on, but I'll be honest, all right? I could have gone out to the studio. Darren did fix my, hey, beautiful. Darren did fix my, well, it wasn't really that big a deal. We just had to go into the little app and, you know, click one button and we're all good. So I can go back out to the studio tomorrow, which is good. But just for today, with all the shit that was out here in the, you know, lounge room, I was like, I'm not going to bother moving now. So here we are. All right. So just bear with the background distractions and, you know, all of that jazz. Look at you guys, all the love in the chat there. I love you guys. All right, Leah, let's get into your message for today. I'm going to grab you a couple of channeled cards. All right. So we're talking about something about endings. All right, Leo. I feel like there's been a lot of things that you guys have put to end, right? Put to rest. Okay. Let's go grab here and here and here and here. New moon loving, yeah. New moon energy is nice, isn't it? All right, for my Leos. Sorry again, guys, for that sound of me smashing these cards on the table. And I just realized the mic is literally right here. Like, it's like right here. Sorry, guys, don't mean to hurt your ears. Anyway, Leo, what have we got for Leo? What's happening with my Leos? Leo's been going through a lot of endings. Okay, you guys got to put an end to multiple things, okay, throughout this healing process, this journey that you guys are on. What do we got here? Okay, we've got an old friend coming out. So, I don't know, some of you guys could, yeah, it's time to dig even deeper and clear out old patterns. So, I don't know, you guys could have let go of some sort of old friends, okay, cleared out. Again, we're talking about endings, 10s, right? So, something about an old friend could be significant. What else we got going on here? Okay. Oh, all right. So we've got another situation here now. Old friend, old foe. They left evidence, find it. So there's some sort of evidence somebody has left behind. There could be some sort of, I don't know. There's something here with consequences, though. They act tough but are afraid of the consequences. So somebody from your past, Leo, something that you put an end to. It could be a friend. It doesn't necessarily have to be. Could just be somebody just from your past, all right? So there's something that you had to clear or you've cleared when it comes to people from the past. Again, I feel like a lot of you guys have cut toxic friendships, toxic relationships, toxic family connections, you know, left toxic work environments, all right? Somebody out here, though, is acting real fucking tough, okay? And they're actually afraid of what the consequences are. And I feel like it's because whoever this person is has no foresight, all right? Leo, you're elevating. You could also have Cancer in your chart. You could also be gaining some sort of stability here. You could also be born on the 4th, all right? Somebody's sending you here, I'm going to say somebody's sending you evil eye, Leo, right? Somebody, this person who is acting tough, but look at that. Number 4 wants to come out again. 4-4, number 8, 44 as well. Somebody's definitely got some sort of protection here from this person through their elevation, all right? Oh, I'm a real boy. Look at that. Pinocchio's back, right? Pinocchio with his big nose and his fucking lies, okay? Your ships are sailing in, Leo, right? You're elevating, your ships are sailing in, all right? There's some sort of evidence of this person's behavior that they've left behind, and there's a reason why I'm guessing Spirit want you to find it, because it could help you with something, okay? It could help you with some sort of home situation, family situation, stability, okay? But this person is afraid of some sort of consequences, all right? They can act tough, right? They are sending you evil eye, right? It's here on the bottom there. New year, new you, new boo, right? 10, 10, 10. Leo's put an end to a lot of things, okay? Leo left the past in the past, left connections in the past, okay? Left themselves in the past, or that past version of themselves behind. Leo is elevating. You guys could also be seeing a lot of 8-8 at the moment. Somebody, this person from your past, Leo, has gambling debts. This could also be some of the consequences they're facing, all right? And some of the things that they're afraid of, their debts. Again, it's the unforeseen. It's the things that this person can't see, okay? And again, this person can't see what's coming, right? I'm going to say this person has no idea what the true consequences could potentially be, okay? Because let me tell you, you wouldn't act tough if you knew what the consequences are going to be. 7s, a lot of 7-7, a lot of 5-5-5, 4-4-4, 2-2-2. All right, that's what's been coming up the past week in particular for you guys, Leo. Okay, protecting your peace at all costs. The letter initial T could be significant. Don't even get me started, right? Don't even get me started up in here, right? Leo, you're protecting your peace from whoever this person is, okay? We're not going to name names or, you know, get too specific here. You all know who I'm talking about. We all know who we're talking about up in here, don't we? We all know. Oh, secretly obsessed with you. That's not a secret, bro. It's not a secret, right? It's not a secret. It's very obvious, in fact. It's very, very obvious. Oops. Oh, yeah, mixed feelings, right? Mixed feelings, mixed signals, mixed emotions. Somebody wants you to think about changing what you're doing or saying, Leo, as well. In particular, somebody wishes that I would change career and stop doing this, okay? I'm not going to stop doing it. Yeah, they would. Yes, they would. They'd really love if I would just stop reading these stories about them. These energies, these people would really, really love if I would just stop. I ain't going to stop. I ain't stopping shit. Mixed closet. What's going on here for my Leos, right? They took too long, right? They took too long to make some sort of changes, okay? Sending in a new one. So, Leo, you're getting a new person, all right? You're going to be getting a new person. I think for some of you guys, if you tried to reconcile a connection, okay, it's not a step back. It was a step in the right direction. Somebody here is definitely in their north node, okay, when dealing with this situation. So, for someone here, yeah, you don't need to pressure yourself, Leo. You're doing fucking great, baby. Okay, you're doing great. Also, guys, don't forget to double tap on that screen, right? Double tap on that screen. Reciprocal energy up in here. Up in here. This person could have been a soulmate, okay? There's some sort of date of importance here. Set the date. There's a date of importance here when it comes to this person from your past as well. And again, whatever this is leading up to, Spirit don't want you to put pressure on yourself. Leo, I feel like, you know, again, this person is an array of things, okay? This person's emotions are an array of things. It's a vast multitude of love, hate, envy, sadness, regret, vengeance. It's like Hate to love you, love to hate you. If I can't have you, I want you. If I don't want you, then you get what I'm saying. Like, this person just can't make up their freaking mind, okay? Block them. Block Taurus. Taurus, you're already blocked, man. You've already been blocked from Leo's energy. Leo doesn't want anything to do with you. You probably just need to back the F up, Taurus, right? There could have been some sort of fraud on a building site or some sort of fraud about building site, right? Yeah, we know what that is. Leo, keep moving in silence, all right? It's essential right now because this person, I think, is watching you, okay? I know, Taurus, what kind of fraud did you commit here on a building site, right, that got you blocked? Huh? Tell me, Taurus, what happened here? What happened here, baby? Something happened? Talking some shit, right? Maybe. This person's also trying to move in silence. Unfortunately, they can't. Their energy in these reads speaks fucking volumes, right? It speaks volumes. Oh, they get lost, right? They get lost looking in your eyes. They get lost looking in their lies is what I want to say. This person, when you look into this person's eyes, Leo, you see the lies of this person, right? You see straight through this person. This person could look you straight in the eye and you would know straight away just by looking at this person that they're lying, right? And they know that. This person knows that. Sorry, something really cute just caught my eye. Take a leap of faith, all right? So you took a leap of faith, Leo, that led you in the right direction, which is away from this person, okay? 100% dead and gone, baby. That shit is dead and gone, right? It's dead and gone, except this person can't accept that, okay? This person is unable to accept, right, what is unfolding here. They cannot accept it, all right? God, shit. Who's sleeping with their housemate? Taurus, you sleeping with your housemate? Somebody could be. Somebody could be. Something about September here, okay? It's got to be last September. Oh, no, it's this person, right? It's more than likely this person, right? What's coming out here? Hey, look at that again. After winter must come spring. Everything is everything. This person decided to go towards somebody else, right? And now they're in regret. Made it here, right? Leo, you made it here. You made it here. You made it, right? Leo, you made it here to this point, right, in time, because you took some sort of leap of faith back then, right, in getting away from whoever this energy was. Letter or initial C could be significant. Baby girls, baby boys, if you've been seeing those sevens, right? Confirmation, okay? Stay positive, guys. There is some sort of change that's coming here, okay? 2, 3, 4, right? So I'm going to say you guys are definitely on some sort of right path here with whatever you've manifested, all right? That path is also being protected. This is also, again, number 9, another ending, right? Something ending. And that's why I just said I feel like some sort of change is about to take place. Something's about to end, all right? There's some sort of ending that's taking place in whatever this situation that you're still dealing with this person's going on. You're protected, Leo, through all of it. Well, back that up with your 777, baby. You are, right? You are. You're on Spirit's team and Spirit are on your team, okay? This person's been gossiping, right? This person talks a lot of shit, okay? This person could be talking to other people. If your children are in school, right? This person could be talking to other people about the situation, okay? This person could also just be very childish, okay? Maybe this person needs to go back to school and learn a few things, okay? Learn a few things about taking accountability in particular, right? In the way that this has unfolded, all right? Because again, this person, you removed this person with eclipse there, all right? You eclipsed this person out of your life because you knew you had to, right? You knew you had to put an ending to whatever that was. There was also other things, Leo, that you needed to put an ending to. Could have been some of your own behaviors, your own patterns, your own toxicities, right? But you did. You've put an ending and a stop to a lot of things here, and you started on some sort of new beginning, okay? Europe could be significant. Somebody could have a European background. Somebody could also be traveling, or there could be some sort of travel coming up. I said that. Your angels are here protecting you, baby, right? You're protected. 444. Okay? Time to get focused, Leo. All right? You're focused while this person's facing issues. Again, guys, if you're in here, right, and you're hanging around, double tap your screen, right? So show some reciprocal energy. Okay? Leo, stay on course here. All right? Again, you're on the right path with whatever you're doing, wherever you're headed, okay? This person doesn't really know, because you've been moving in silence, behind the scenes, this person actually doesn't know what you've been achieving in that silence, okay? They have no idea, Again, facing issues, right? Let's put that over away. We're getting rid of that pile. Spirit, what else do we need to see here? Yeah, stop giving to this person. You stopped giving to this person, took time to be alone to heal. Leo, you could be a bit of a black sheep, all right? Also, for some of you guys, you might need to increase your water intake, all right? So I'm getting or something's dried up, right? Something's drying up. I was about to say somebody's vagina could be drying up, right, when it comes to this energy. But drink more water. That could be just a bit of a reminder from Spirit right now if you've been lacking in water intake. I just peeked my bottle. I was like, wait, where's my bottle? And it's hiding behind the laptop. But coming into winter, it's funny. Normally, I'm Amber. I knew you were going to say some shit like that, girl. Oh shit. I've actually been really good, right? Let's put the deck here, Leo. Stop stressing, right? I think you're worrying too much about whatever this energy is, okay? And this energy just, like I said, doesn't, it's only a matter of time before their tower crumbles, right? It's like, you don't need to stress, baby. You don't need to stress, okay? You do not need to stress about whatever this is. All right, because it's only a matter of time, right? And we know that. We know it's only a matter of time, okay? Because again, this person leap year. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's like you've skipped ahead, right? You skipped ahead in whatever this game. I want to say game, right? Because this person's playing games. You're not playing games, Leo. It's this person who likes to play games, and you've kind of skipped ahead, right? Leo's no longer settling for less, right? Leo's not settling for fucking shit. No bullshit, right? Anything else here in the channel for? Oh, yo, whoa. Yeah, your past is the key to your future, right? Somebody could be thinking about, good times in the bedroom, right? Ooh. Don't be thinking about Leos like that, right? Tell the stockies here on the bottom. Leo, you're healing from whoever this person is, okay? You are healing. You've asked the divine to step in here and give you some sort of hand with whatever this is. Okay, it could be, again, to clear out this person from your path. Yeah, stop thinking about what can go wrong. What if it goes right? Okay, so I feel like, Leo, whatever the situation is going to go right. They don't want you to stress, right? Divine doesn't want you to stress over this. They don't want you to be in your head wondering if I've done enough, this, that, and the other. You've done more than what this person knows about, right? And probably more than what you were expected of, right? More than what was expected of you by the divine. It's definitely time for you to move forward in a new direction. Somebody could be also losing their hair, maybe even losing sleep over this shit, right? But somebody could be going bolding, all right? Leo, just be yourself, okay? Just be yourself. Just keep doing what you're doing. Again, this person's just trying to fake flex like they know what's going on. They know what they're doing in life, Okay, you could be studying at the moment, all right? So I've got university out here. Some of you guys could be going back to university to study something, all right? Somebody needs to choose their battles, right, when it comes to their baby mama, all right? Or a baby mama, okay? A text message in January could be significant too. Something about a text message in January and some sort of bad karma, right? Could be coming out from something that's happened in January. Something written, right? Something written in January is going to be a problem for somebody. Something that somebody wrote back in January is going to be a problem, right? And it's going to be a problem sometime here in June, okay? It's this energy who's trying to block you, right? This person who's trying to block you. Something about a message in January coming out in June. Something about June. Interesting. Like one more shuffle for that. And we'll, too many. Take the one and leave. Yeah. You could have made some sort of first move, right, to get away from whatever this situation is, okay? Make the first move. This person could have also made some sort of first move. Why do I want to say, like, to battle you, right? To battle something or to start something that was going to block you or that they thought was going to block you, right? Trying to set you up too, maybe, right? Trying to create some sort of, evidence or they're scheming, they're plotting, they're scheming, they're doing the same old usual. Someone's getting real hot and flustered, real bothered over something. What are you getting so bothered over? Someone's sweating bullets, man, right? Somebody here is absolutely sweating bullets over a situation, over what they don't know, right? Over those consequences. This person has gone into whatever this is very, very egotistical, very cocky. They've not put in any work, okay? And the evidence speaks volumes, right? Something is going to be seen about this person, all right? Yeah, this person's been warned by the divine, probably doesn't listen, hard-headed, okay? Hard-headed individual. 11, I was going to say 11:22, it's 12:22. 12:22. Yeah, I just seen that, risk on new boo, right? Who took the risk on the new boo? Oh, shit, flew out. Yeah, revenge, that's what they want. They want revenge, okay? They want revenge because, again, they can't get their way, they can't control, right? This person's repeating the same old patterns over and over, right, with their childish behavior, okay? Getting nowhere. Leo, this person's got no idea what you've been doing behind the scenes, okay? This person doesn't actually know. Divine Feminine, I'm talking to you. Divine Feminine, this person doesn't know your true strength, okay? They don't understand how strong your intuition is, and just how easy it is to get around whatever this person is doing because you see it. Spirit keeps showing it to you in various ways, whether that be in your dreams, whether that be through readings, right? Through your own gifts and skills. You know, okay? You're a healer to others. You're an empath, okay? A strong feminine leader, right? And this person just wants revenge on you while they're just being childish, right? For what? For what? Something that they've caused, okay? Again, man, I don't know why these people think this shit is Leo's problem, because it ain't, right? It's not Leo's problem, guys, right? Yeah, you've been seeing the signs, right? Spirit's been showing you the signs. You moved on, Leo. You moved on. Now this person wants to come back. We don't want this energy back. Does Leo want this energy back? Does Leo want this energy back? I don't think Leo wants this energy back. You know, and that's the problem, is that this person didn't think that you would move on, didn't think you could move on, also doesn't know what you've been doing since you moved on, and it's a whole lot of speculation, right? A whole lot of speculation about what you're doing, what you're not doing, who you're speaking to, who you're not speaking to. Then this person has no fucking idea, because for most part, most of you guys have blocked this energy. They have no idea what is happening in your world, right? Again, this person's taking some sort of risk here, okay, that they're not going to get away with. Yes, go. Yeah. Yes. Oh, whoa, whoa. Yep, children could have something to do with it. Again, Leo, you're happy, right? You're feeling complete at the moment. You've gone through a transformation, right? This person just wants to be revengeful on a divine feminine, right? We've got somebody wanting to be revengeful on a divine feminine energy here. Okay. Divine masculine, you could also be sitting, look, denial. This person's in denial as well. Hold up, guys, one sec. Trying to teach my kids the value of balance, right? My son just tried to trick me into giving him 2 treats back to back, and I'm like, hang on a minute. I'm like, didn't you no, right? Balance, right? This person, whoever you've been dealing with, is in some sort of denial, right? They're in denial even about the fact that they're being revengeful. And you can't deny that, right? This person, look at that, they're a liar. They're a liar. You are being revengeful, whoever you are. And there's no way in hell that you can say that you're not, because you are. You know? Being in denial doesn't make it any less true, right? Now, like, I'm not succumbing to that, right? You can't trick me into giving you 2 treats. Right? You cannot. You cannot. You cannot trick mum into giving you 2 treats back to back.
I would try if I wanted.
You would try. I know you did try. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah. I make candy all the time.
Oh yeah, I know. That's why children have
I can do that one
That's
day.
why children have parents, sweetheart, so you don't eat candy all day. I know, A for effort, right? Look, this person's got some sort of secrets here as well, all right? Whoever this person is, they're fired up too, right? They're fired up because they also don't know your secrets, right? They don't know what you're secretly doing behind the scenes. And Leo, you're not even doing anything bad secretly behind the scenes. You're healing, you're growing, you're working on your things, right? You're working on yourself, your business, your careers, whatever it is that you're doing. You're working at growth, man. This person thinks maybe that you're even hiding stuff. No, you're just trying to hide the good stuff from this person so this person doesn't try to impact it, right? No brainer, right? When somebody is in a revengeful energy, would you share with them your inner world? No, of course you wouldn't, because you know that this is the kind of person that will attack that, okay? And this person is absolutely fired up, right? Fired the F up. I know he had to plead his case, right? But I'm not a sucker. Somebody could be moving as well. So moving could be happening. You could have also just moved. You could have moved when you left this person, all right? There could also be, for some of you guys, Spirit could be gifting you some sort of movement, all right? Yeah, you're closed off to this person, okay? You are closed off to this person because you don't trust this person. You don't trust this person, even if this person was the kind of person that was like, you need to fix yourself, you need to do this, then Leo, you go do that, and now it's no, we can't do that, right? You can't do that. You can't do what this person thinks in their mind that you can't achieve, because that just... they can't deal with it, right? They cannot deal with it. This person could be thinking about intimacy as well, the kind of intimacy that you guys shared. But I don't want to take that. This person could be your twin flame, right? This person could also be trying to mirror your energy, right? Trying to pose as you, trying to pretend like, they are in the energy that you're at, right? Well, I'd hope you at least trust yourself, Larry Bunny. Like, after all of this time, we would want to hope that we're regaining that sort of trust in ourselves, right? This person I'm going to say this person is triggered that you're not, look at that, love spell reminiscing triggers. I think this person is triggered that you're not still all caught up in your head about this person, right? That you can no longer be swindled, right, by this person, all right? This person could also be dwelling about the past, right? You feel like in the past you were bewitched, like how you couldn't see that this person was this way, right? But they're triggered, okay? They've also got a lot of childhood wounds. This person could have also gotten caught in the act of doing something, okay? Somebody could also be somebody could have also caught them watching you, okay? Caught them looking at something from the past there, right? So you can see somebody's looking at something, but on this card here in triggers, it says caught in the act. So I don't know if somebody got caught also maybe looking at something of your social media, Leo, right? Something like that, okay? Somebody could have gotten found out by either family or somebody that they're with now, that they're still stalking you online or something, or watching everything you're trying to do online. Yeah, somebody's definitely watching fire sign online, right? Okay. There's something about hearing your voice, right? Something about hearing your voice that irritates this person, right? This person doesn't like to hear you speak right now, because there's something about when you're speaking, Leo, there's something about the energy, there's something about what you're saying, there's something about your words, right, that are triggering this person on a deep, deep level, right? And it could just be your truth, right? Your truth is bothering this earth sign, right? Truth is bothering Taurus, right? The truth is bothering Taurus. There's a deadline for this person to I'm going to say there's a deadline still, right, for this person to do something right. Because if they don't, everything's about to go wrong, right? Time is running out. Leo, give it time. I'm telling you, this shit is it's going to, yeah, I just have my ears just started ringing, both sides. This person does not see, right, what is coming here. They do not know the truth about anything. They have thrown out assumptions and lies and all sorts of shit, and it's all going to come crashing down on this person, right? And the only person that they're going to point fingers at still, Leo, is you, right? Is you for that truth coming out too. This person might want to try and pull on some sort of heartstrings, right? If they panic, okay? So just be careful this person doesn't go into panic mode and then try to come and love bomb you and, you know, again, swindle you back in. I don't feel like Leo's ever going to go back to whoever this person was, right? Again, this particular energy is very, you find this person putrid, right? You find this person putrid, Leo. There's no way in hell that you would ever settle, go back, accept anything from this person ever again, right? At no point, you know? This person doesn't want to wake up. They don't want to do anything, all right? You could have gone through a divorce, could be going through court with this person, right? Spirit want you to have patience with whatever this is, okay? Patience, all right, with this situation, all right? Give it time, Leo. Have patience. This is going to be coming to an end, right? It's going to feel like a dream for you when it does. It's going to feel like a gift from Spirit when it does, all right? It's going to be that moment that you've been waiting for, right? Oh, they maybe want to reconcile. See, I said just be careful, right? Because when this person starts to realize they're not going to get something, that's when this person's going to start to panic and want to come back. Okay? That's when they're going to start to freak the fuck out and go, uh-oh, I'm about to lose something else that I don't want to lose potentially, right? They don't want to lose it all, okay? And so they could also be, you know, again, like I said, trying to conjure up evidence, manufacture fucking lies and narratives and things to suit their narrative, right? This person is definitely watching you, though. They're definitely watching you. Trying to work out what it is that you're doing. Trying to work out what has Leo been doing that we don't know about. Well, none of your business, Earth signs, right? None of your business. You need to go watch what you're doing in your life. Go worry about what healing work you're doing or what things you're doing, but you ain't going to get anything out of me about what Leos have been doing, right? And let me tell you, Leos have been doing a hell of a lot behind the scenes, okay? A hell of a lot behind the scenes to make sure, right? Now, something could be happening here again around winter time that leaves this person feeling unsatisfied. Over a fire sign, again, over a fire sign, right? Feeling unsatisfied over the situation with a fire sign. Well, after winter must come spring. Everything is everything. And spring, something in springtime, right? So for me, that is obviously 2 more seasons away. So we haven't even started winter just yet officially. We've still got a few more days before it hits winter. So I don't know, something's happening over the next, I'm going to say 3 to 6 months with this situation, Leo, that this person just can't see coming, man. They cannot see it coming, all right? This person had options or the option to fix something. They could have also had options and gotten somebody pregnant, Leo, right? You could have thrown out all the old memories of this person, just going, man, like, I don't, again, can you guys see my disposition here? Like the eye roll, like, you guys don't even care. You don't even care. It's like we're not even interested in hearing about this anymore, you know? Not even interested in hearing about it. Somebody could have gotten a air sign pregnant as well. Okay, for some of you guys, it's going to be an air sign that this person impregnated or something to do with a pregnancy. Could also be a false pregnancy too. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but something to do with what this person did, right? This person is thinking of you at the moment, okay? Maybe wants to bring you some sort of gift, maybe to try and smooth something over, all right? Don't take anything from this person, right? Around spring, I'm telling you, something about spring is going to be significant here, okay? Shit, somebody could be getting sprung for their sexuality here in spring, right? Spring, sprung. Everything is everything, baby. This person will take everything and anything, okay? They don't care. They don't care, right? Anything, everything. Why? To validate their insecurities, to validate their traumas, okay? This person seeks external validation in order to feel better about themselves. Look, third party, boom. This person put you in a third party and they want to come back, right? They want to come back. They want to leave this air sign now, Leo, and come back to you. What? You're like, hell no. Divine's like, hell no. Absolutely freaking not. This person needs to let go of this obsession from you, right? They've also, again, hunger for pleasure, right? This person has a deep hunger for pleasure and for feeling good about themselves. through validation, external validation. It's disgusting, it's repulsive, right? It's so gross. It's so gross, and spirit are like, no. Okay, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, yeah, intimacy wanted to fall out. So again, this person could be trying to come back, getting you all like, in your vibes and your feels, Leo. Ooh, no, right? Look, spying on you, watching you, watching to see what's Leo doing. Where can I get Leo on their weak point? You can't get Leo on their weak point. Leo doesn't have a weak point, right? Leo might have had weak points, but again, this person doesn't know the work you guys have been doing behind the scenes, Leo. Okay, luck's on your side when it comes to this person, Leo. So that's why the divine is saying, don't stress, baby. Stop stressing about this person. Again, you could have gone through a divorce with this person. Okay, this person could have caused you a lot of mental health issues, I'm going to say as well. That's possibly why you left this person. This person could also have some sort of health issues going on, very poor health. Okay, very, very poor health. What else do we need to know about this? Leo, oh God, yeah, that's why you're guarded, right? You're guarded and this person wants you to open your heart, okay? This person is too much, right? This person's for the trash. You're guarded because this person is trash, okay? But this person wants you to, they want you to open up your heart. No. Why? So they can come in and fucking tear it apart? Hell no, Leo's not stupid, right? This person could potentially want to communicate with you, right? Be trying to communicate with you. Oh man, Leo, who are you dealing with? Why do you have to keep dealing with this, right? Water signs here too. So for some of you guys, this person could have gotten away or ran away to a water sign, all right, with getaway there and water sign. So for some of you guys, could be an air sign this person went towards, could be a water sign, could be both, okay? This earth sign could actually be dealing with multiple people, more than just one. I don't want to come worry about what Leo's doing. Maybe you should be worried about what's going on in your own dirty ass backyard over there, right? Yeah, exactly. Leo does have an open heart. Just never again to this person. This person is feeling so confused, right? How, Leo? How could you not love me anymore? How could you not want me to, come back in and pretend like, we're one big happy family again, right? Because Leo's not stupid. That's why. Okay, Leo knew that they weren't appreciated. Leo also knew they had to go do work on themselves, okay? Because Leo also had their own internal issues, all right? But Leo is not going, you're not going back to this person, man. I don't even know why this person is still doing this, right? But you're being cautioned. That's why we keep seeing this energy coming up, because this person wants to keep playing, right? I'll keep playing the game. Well, Spirit's going to keep telling us what you're doing, whoever you are, okay? Don't overwork yourself, Leo, right? But don't overwork yourself, okay? Just be mindful of what this person's games are, right? And we know what their games are. This person's longing for you since the separation. They feel like you're so distant from them. Yes, Leo is so distant from you, Crosswatcher, right? Because you're not to be trusted, okay? You're not to be trusted, right? You made a hard decision here, Leo, in walking away from this person, okay? I don't feel like it was an easy thing for you, all right? It did. It brought a lot of emotions, okay? It stirred up a lot of emotions. This connection created a lot of emotional turmoil, right? A lot of emotional trauma. This person's putting on some sort of facade, all right? Facade, right? Pretending like they're all good, right? But this person has hidden motives, okay? People pleaser, pleasing people just to get validation, just to feel, like they're alive or something. And really inside, they feel dead inside, right? This person feels dead inside. Because no one can give to them, and no one will ever give to them, Leo, what you gave to this person, all right? There's just no way that you will ever give to this person again either, right? You are done and dusted. It was a final firm decision when you walked away. 10, 10, 10, baby. You ended that and were fine with that, right? You had no problems with walking away once you saw the truth, right? But this person has a problem with you having that strength and walking away, because again, there's no ability for them to control you through any of your insecurities. You're not codependent on them, okay? You're no longer attracted to them. You no longer need them for anything, right? So this person's going to have a lot of trouble trying to get back in any way, shape or form, right? I can't even see a possible way on how a scenario like this would happen where anybody would able to actually get back in with another person, unless you are severely traumatized and still haven't done the healing that you need to. That's the only point that you would ever be at risk of like being with this person again, right? And I would hope, right, Leo, that you guys are well and truly beyond that point now, right? That you are well and truly at a place of knowing your worth, okay? Knowing also your part to play in this, okay? And how to do things differently moving forward in the future, right? Let's get some tarot here. Spirit, what do we need to know about this situation? Yep, so that. King of Cups in the reverse, all right? We don't need to talk about in the upright. Who is this? In the reverse, right? Scorpio, Taurus, okay? You could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Taurus here. This person is emotionally manipulative, right? And they think that you're still weak, Leo, and that you can be emotionally manipulated by them. And it's like nothing could be further from the truth, because again, this person has no real idea about the things that you guys have actually been doing in your own personal lives and what you guys have been working on. So this person truly believes that they can emotionally manipulate you just one more time, right? And I want to know why, Spirit. Why does this person, look at that, deception's on the bottom here, okay? This person is the freaking snakiest of the snakes that you could possibly get, right? I don't think you get any more slithery, snaky when it comes to manipulating a person's emotions, right? This person is also somebody who emotionally neglects people, okay? They have moodiness, mood swings. This person could be depressed, anxious, right? But they're always scheming and strategizing, right? This person is dishonest. They're sneaky. They could have stolen from you, right? They think they're going to get away with something. This person honestly thinks that they are going to get away with something, okay? This person could be trying to isolate themselves at the moment, okay? Maybe not wanting people to see, okay, who they are in this moodiness. Why are you so moody still, King of Cups in the reverse? Because Leo isn't anywhere near you. So why are you trying to hide your depression and your moodiness, right? But acting like you're all good and, you know, you're all good, but you're not. You're withdrawn. You're a loner at the moment because you don't want anybody to see your truth, okay? You don't want anybody to see what's lying underneath the surface there, okay? You don't want to be exposed, whoever you are, okay? This person doesn't want to be exposed. You see clearly, right? You see clearly. You took action, right, to get away from this energy. This person is saying a lot, right? This person is saying that you're vengeful and jealous, okay? That you caused this chaos, right, in this connection. That you were abusive and manipulative and, you know, you were cold towards them. That couldn't be further from the truth, right? Hey, Pinocchio, how much bigger did your nose get with that lie just then? I think it almost came from across the other side of the world and almost hit my front window over here, right? That's how this person's talking about you, like you're the disaster, right? Leo's the disaster. Leo was juggling. Leo was being, you know, too impulsive here, right? Huh? No, because that's all a lie, right? This person's trying to hide, right? They're trying to hide this from people. They're trying to hide who they are from people. They're trying to hide how unsatisfied they are. All right? I'm honest, I'm telling you, nothing this person says about you is truth, right? And even if there is a small, minute piece of truth, it's actually like this, and they've made it like, you get what I'm saying? Like it's beyond exaggeration, right? It's beyond exaggeration. And at no point when this person tells them these stories, they say why you might have done that, why you might have behaved that way, why that was the effect of the cause, right? This person doesn't take any accountability. They just point fingers, okay? Whilst they're being underhanded, right? Pulling underhanded moves, being all moody and shit and trying to hide this from people that they're in a bad place, okay? Why are they still in a bad place? If whoever you are, Scorpio, Taurus, Earth signs, right? If you left Leo and you're so good with that, why aren't you good in life right now? Why doesn't it show in all areas of your life Why are you depressed and moody? Why are you being sneaky? Why are you isolating yourself and hiding from people? Why? That's right, because this person can't take any accountability, right? This person's getting restless, okay? Thank you. I actually don't like it's funny, every time you guys say you like my hair, I hate my hair on those days, but you know, it's I guess we all have different preferences, right? Different preferences. Like lately I've just been getting like, I really can't even bother doing proper makeup and hair anymore. Yeah, you knew, Leo, it was time to make some sort of move here, make some sort of decision to bring in justice, all right? Some sort of decision that you made quite clearly after seeing the truth is what's bringing about your justice. You're ready, okay? You're ready. You're also ready for some sort of financial manifestation to start coming in, all right? There's also that's coming in for you guys, Leo. But it's time. It's time for this stalemate to be brought to justice, okay? It's time for this to be finally balanced out by the justice scales, right? And this person, again, they can't see what's coming because they don't know what you've actually been doing. They don't know the work you've put into yourself. They don't know whether you've been going to therapy, doing this, doing that. Again, this person likes to speculate. Thank you, Lily. This person likes to speculate. This person likes to make shit up, right? To go with a narrative of what's in their head, right? This person's going to be sadly mistaken, right? You've released yourself, right? You've released yourself. You've freed yourself from all those burdens of the past, right? Even if it was you being the burden, right? You let go of all the things, right, that was creating all that tension. You've got a lot of options here now, Leo, right? You've got a lot of option. You guys could also be, you know, seeing a lot of success in your manifestation slowly pouring through, right? I'm going to say, Leo, you're in a good place independently too, right? Queen of Swords popping out there. You are focused, Leo, right? You are super, super focused on your healing, on your growth, on your elevation, on your career paths, right? On healing from Pinocchio, right? You are healing from Pinocchio, okay? This person wants to bring you more conflict, right? Wants to bring you more conflict. Again, revenge energy, right? I don't understand, man. This person needs to probably spend that energy in therapy, that time and energy in therapy. Hello, beautiful. Bluebird's like OG. She don't make it here very often, but she's an OG. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, look at you. Look at you, Empress, right? Look at you. You are growing things, right? You've got some sort of abundance coming in, okay? Nurturing things, transforming things, right? A lot of butterflies in this picture too, guys, right? Like, look at all the different things, right? How many counting here? I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and a bird in hand, right?
Let me try and different select.
4 butterflies and a bird in hand. Something's about to take. Excuse me. If you guys are going to fight over that, you can separate.
It's not even
No, don't stop. Don't talk to me like that. Calm your voices, calm your farm, and stop arguing over silly little things that are insignificant, please. Shh. What's not working?
TV.
Then excuse me. Wait, turn it off and turn it back on again, like I tell you to do. The good old turn it off and turn it back on. It'll work again, right? Yes, by the PowerPoint, darling. Bye, Jason. Have a good meeting. But like I said, you're birthing new ideas, Leo, and this person is just trying to bring conflict. Hold up 1 second. Anyway, Leo, you've transformed a lot of things. Again, it could be 4 different things that you've transformed. Could be career, could be your love life, could be your mental health, you know, your personal development. But there's a lot that there is a lot that's changing here for you. There is a lot of new things that are being birthed into your world right now. Okay, there's a lot that you're nurturing right now, and this person has no freaking idea, right? They've got no idea. I just told them to go play outside, right? Sitting here arguing over a TV, like, no more TV. That's it. TV's broken. It's done for the day. We have no more TVs in the house that work. All I did was ask him, can you guys just give me, like 1 hour while you just quietly watch something? Can't even do that, right? They've been bickering, right, ever since they got back yesterday. And it always happens. Every time they come back from the other side, there's always that. They're always a little bit off until we settle back into our standard routine here. Anyway, Leo, like I said, you've got a bird in hand there, right? It's like you hold the key to your freedom in your hand. You hold the key to that flight, that movement in your hand, right? Bird in hand, baby. The bird is in your hand. Bird's the word, right? With strength, Leo, look at you, okay? Strength, courage, determination, okay? No self-doubt here. Leo's not doubting themselves, their ability, their skills, or what they've done. This person should be doubting, though, what they think they know, what they think they've done, what they think you're doing, right? This person should actually be questioning whether they know anything. They don't know anything real. I don't know who they think they're talking to, getting information from either, because from the Leos that I know, you're in hermit mode. You don't have people around you, right, for them to be getting any information, right? This person doesn't want to close out this cycle. They're trying to be forceful, this Emperor in reverse, right? This tyrant, this narcissist is just trying to force their way into your world to control you, right? To cause some sort of heartbreak, okay? They cause heartbreak and lies. That's all this person does. There's nothing good that comes out of this energy. Sorry, Scorpio, Taurus, Earth signs dealing with Leo. There's nothing good that's come out of this connection, right? There's nothing good that you've done here. Why do you keep trying Leo like that? Why do you have to keep trying to impact Leo's world like that with your lies, your confusion, okay? Causing people hurt, grief, right? Being reckless and arrogant, not learning from anything from the past, and trying to control the narrative based on what? Information that you don't have, right? Information you don't actually know about, because Leo don't tell you shit. I know Leos don't tell you shit. I hardly tell you guys about what's going on in Leo's real life, right? We don't talk about too much of that up in here, right? I make it a point not to read too far into all the good shit that's coming for you, Leo, because these energies want to keep spying on what you're doing through tarot, right? Through cross-watching. I'm not helping you cross-watcher to fucking get one over on your Leo ex, right? I'm here to help the Leo collective to become at peace, right? And to move forward and to never look back on your ass, right? To never look back in your direction, right? I'm just trying to help encourage them to keep looking forward and moving forward. So I don't know what you think, right, you're going to get out of even cross-watching here, but you are not going to get the 411 on what Leo is actually doing, because I'm not going to give it to you. I will always protect my Leos above and beyond anything, right? I'm sticking to the team, right? I'm with the team here, okay? And let me tell you, whoever you are, Leo's got themselves some sort of different perspective on what creates the disharmony in this connection, okay? That's why Leo had made a choice, okay? Made a choice, make plans to move forward, okay? But this person here is lost, right? In despair because you're having a new beginning. Well, that's not Leo's freaking problem, okay? Not only does spirit protect you guys, right? Spirit protect me in the sense that if I'm not meant to talk about it, I won't get the 411 for you guys, so that I don't blurt it out and give somebody else the 411 on your situation. All right, I'm for Leo team, baby, right? I'm for Leo team, and I always will be, right? Leo, I will always have your back. I will always ensure on this channel, right? I try and keep those real intricate details, right, of all the good shit that's coming in. Don't get me wrong. We know there's some good shit coming in. These people know there's some good shit coming in, right? But I'm not about to give specifics on the shit that's coming in. I'm not about to give specifics because we can still see this energy, right, lurking, right? Even to the point where spirit have not showed us new love situations so that these cross watchers don't try to impact your connections, right? I'm not about to let Scorpio or Taurus or any earth sign or water sign that you guys have dealt with in your past, or any fucking sign, right, get the fucking 411 on the shit that you've been doing in your private time, right? Because we move in silence, baby, and we move with the pack, right? This is the Leo pride, baby. And I don't fuck with the Leo pride. But if these cross watchers think that they're gonna fuck with me and be able to fuck with the Leo pride, they got another fucking thing coming. Because I don't care. I know that we know, right? We know where we're headed. We know what's coming in. But I also know, Leo, you guys are feeling anxious about this situation, and I don't want you guys to be, okay? I do not want you guys to worry and be stressed about this, because you guys are operating in such a way that unless you're doing something wrong, Leo, right? Unless you're genuinely doing something that has some sort of repercussion or some sort of consequence, in which case I really hope you're not, right? I really hope you are doing the best by yourself, like the best for yourself right now. Then there's nothing that this person can do, babes, right? There's nothing that they can do to change where you're headed. I've just seen a butterfly, right? They cannot change this rebirth. They cannot change this transformation. They cannot slow down what is meant for you, okay? And everything, including this energy, is all a part of your purpose, your path, guys, right? It's all there to teach you what it is that you guys have needed to be able to move forward and to never get yourself in this situation again. Again, for most of you, this person was the catalyst for your fucking rising and shining, baby, right? This person fucking almost gave life back to Leo through their lies, right? Because enough was enough, you know? Enough was enough. And Leo drew the line. And let me tell you, crosswatchers, when Leo draws a line and is done, you are getting the coldest motherfucker on the planet, right? You ain't getting no sun ever again. You ain't getting no sunshine ever again. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, right? She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, she ain't coming back. He ain't coming back, right? Crosswatcher, you are not getting Leo back. You will not get this healed Leo back, right? These healed versions of Leo don't operate with low vibrational people that are deceitful, that are trying to come after what? You doing the right thing. You think you're going to get a healed Leo back? There's no chance in hell. If a Leo has healed from you, walked away and elevated, there is no chance in hell you will ever get a Leo back, right? We just don't operate like that. We are a fucking fixed sign, baby, and we are the fucking sun, right? Yes, the world revolves around the fucking sun, baby, okay? And you can't change that, crosswatcher. You can never change that. You can never impact Leo the way you think you can. And all you're doing throughout this whole process is destroying yourself more and more, allowing your demons, right, to completely strip away anything of your humanity that was even left, right? And let me tell you, there's not a lot of humanity left in this person, okay? There's not a lot of humanity left in this person. This person is at a loss. The Wheel of Fortune's in reverse. This person is having bad luck and loss, okay? Unhappy home. This person has misaligned values. They have no values. They have no moral value, right? Stuck in an old karmic cycle, don't want to change, don't want to admit anything, you know? Leo had to admit we were toxic, we lied, we cheated, we betrayed people in our past, we did all sorts of fuck shit. That's why our karma was this person. But the second we recognized that this was the consequences of all our bad choices, we were like, shit, I don't want to make bad choices no more, right? We got the fuck up and we changed, Leo, right? Crosswatcher, you have no hope in hell coming up against this Leo that you're trying to come up against, right? I'm telling you that. I'm telling you, you don't have a hope in hell, right? And this isn't just to pump up the Leo who I'm reading for, right? This is so you fucking know. Stop setting yourself up for some shit that you're not going to be able to get out of because you ain't Leo. You don't have the strength that Leo does to get out of it like the way that this Leo did, right? So don't try it. Don't even try it. Because then when you fail, right, you're going to get even deeper into that regret, that revengeful energy, to the point where I'm telling you, Crosswatcher, you are going to destroy your own life. You are going to destroy your own life. And if you truly value life, then you would, man, take some notes from what Leo's done, baby. Take some fucking notes. Take some notes, right, and apply that to your own life, Crosswatcher, okay? And see how your world will change just like Leo's has. But don't you be sitting there trying to target my Leos, right? Trying to get away with some bullshit that you ain't going to get away with, okay? You're not going to get away with it. Leo has been on the path to redemption, okay? Leo is on the path of healing. Leo's on the path to elevating. I don't know what path you're on, but whatever path it is isn't leading to a good place. And you need to recognize that, cross-watcher. Not for Leo's sake, right? Because again, you can't beat Leo anyway. It doesn't matter. It's for your sake that you do it, okay? It's for their sake, Leo, that they go and heal, right? I mean, shit, yeah. Would it be a little bit more peaceful not having this fucking annoyance always in the back of your energetic field? Fucking oath it would, right? Absolutely it would. Leave this person out in the cold where they belong, Leo, okay? Continue to focus on what it is that you're working and building because it's leading you towards wish fulfillment, baby, right? And that's the fucking truth. 222 on my screen over here. You are on the fucking right path, baby, okay? You are absolutely 100% on the right path. And if you're not, you should know about that, Leo, okay? And if you're not, then I encourage you guys to make the changes, okay? Figure out whatever the fuck it is that you need to be doing in order for that to change, all right? It's not rocket science, man. This shit's not rocket science. And again, there are so many resources out there that you guys can utilize for absolute free to help heal yourselves, to help change your situations. Shit, if you've got a question, you feel like I can answer it, flick me an email, right? Get me on WhatsApp, get me on Telegram, ask me, right? Is there something I can do about this? What do you think I can do? Ask me what I've tried. I'll give you what worked, what didn't work, all of it, right? But I don't want you guys to feel worried in case there is something that you still need to tweak. Just get it done, Leo. Just get it done, baby. Get that elevation happening, right? Again, this person has got no hope in hell, right? This person's having, look at that. There's going to be delays, right? There's going to be delays because of them not learning the lesson, right? They're going to have delays and find themselves feeling really, really dark, in a real dark space, okay? But that's not Leo's responsibility, cross-watcher. That is yours and yours alone, okay? And again, if you don't want to keep feeling like this, whoever you are, cross-watcher, go do something about that shit, right? Go do something about this shit and stop projecting every negative thing that you've done, that you're doing onto Leo right now, because Leo is not doing the ish that you're fucking doing. Leo is putting in the work, right? I don't know, man, why this person thinks that it's okay to keep doing it, all right? This person needs to just move on, okay? Move on from whatever this revengeful shit is, whatever they're plotting, scheming, whether this is a water, air sign, earth sign trying to come back. I don't care who it is, right? You cross-watchers need to stop thinking, right, that Leo's to blame for your situation right now. It's got nothing to do with Leo. Your choices. Just like you blame Leo for where Leo was at. Yeah, that's right. It was Leo's fault for where they were at, baby. 110%, man. 120%. It was Leo's fault where we were at, right? But now you want to sit there and say now that also where you're at is Leo's fault? It doesn't fucking work like that. Otherwise, what? You want us to flip the script back and be like, oh no, it was that person's fault. No, Leo, it never was that person's fault. And if you're a Leo in here still blaming that other person, I'm sorry, but you're not at the level you need to be. You need to acknowledge that the fucking shit that happened to you is because you chose this individual, because you were codependent, because you settled, right? Because you didn't have self-value, self-worth, morals, right? You settled for shit that you knew you shouldn't, and you became fucked in that whole process. Don't ever let yourself do that again, Leo, right? Don't ever let yourself do that again. And don't let anybody, even on the shadow side, take your power. Right? When you sit there and you say that anything negative that's happened or any of your negative behaviors are because of another person, you also deny healing your own shadow self, right? So don't do that shit either. It's not their fault, Leo. It is 120% your fault what has happened to you leading up to this moment in time. That's why you knew to change it. That's why you knew where your power was, right? We've got 2332 on the count. I love that. 5-5, baby. Leo, your life is changing, okay? It is changing. And it doesn't matter how much this person doesn't like it, it is not going to stop a damn thing that is meant for you, right? It is time, cross-watcher, for you to do the right thing if you don't want shit to get worse. Because again, you don't know shit about what you're coming up against. You don't know the truth about the work that Leo's been doing. It's not that Leo's just strong, right? Leo's already proven that you can't break them. But Leo's 100 times smarter than you could even imagine right now. Okay, so don't even fucking try my Leos, right? Because I'm not going to give you the 411 on what's coming in for them so you can fuck it up. Leo, you know, right? When you know, babies, you know. And I always preach to you guys, trust your intuition, okay? Trust your intuition. Until I start seeing this energy drop off, I'm not about to go delving too deep into all the goodness, right? Because again, we see too many times this energy is so focused on fucking up anything good in your life that I won't let that shit happen to you. And people are going to say, oh, it's because she's a fraud, this, that, and the other. Try me, right? I don't need tarot cards to read, right? I'm a psychic medium with actual gifts that this is the least favorite of the tools that I fucking use. I do that because everybody is so caught up on what's on paper, man, you know? So caught up on what's on paper because so many people out here have forgotten how to trust themselves, forgotten how to believe in themselves, right? But I'm not about to give you the 411 on Leo's good juicy shit. You don't deserve that, right? Because you ain't going to do anything good with it. You're not about to walk up to Leo and congratulate them for their success and what they've achieved. You're not about to go up and congratulate Leo for going and healing, putting in the work and getting the help they needed. You're not about to do it for that reason. So you don't need to fucking know Leo's business, cross-watcher. That's Leo fucking business, baby, right? That is Leo business, okay? Leo, stop worrying about this person. Stop thinking that, maybe this, no. Again, if you're an upright Leo, baby, you're the sun. You are the sun, baby. It's not going to go down like that, okay? The world needs that light. Spirit is not about to let you down, okay? You were guided by Spirit to leave this behind. You think Spirit's going to let you down now? Love you, Amber. If you guys think that Spirit led you out of this, thank you. If you think Spirit is going to, thank you, Nat, thank you, beautiful. If you think Spirit is going to leave you behind now after guiding you away from whoever this person was, you're tripping, Leo, man. The divine will never turn their back on you if you work with them. If you listen to Spirit, Spirit will never lead you astray, okay? So stop worrying that you're going the wrong direction. Stop worrying that this person has anything real, right, to beat you on. They got nothing, baby, right? Again, unless you know deep down your heart there's something, and in which case, let's talk about it, Leo, right? Let's talk about it. Let's see how I can help you work through that, because I don't want you guys to feel stuck. I don't want you guys to be stuck in your own bad decisions either, and I don't want you guys to fuck up this beautiful journey, right? This beautiful path ahead, right? This beautiful opportunity that you have to really turn your life around and succeed, really succeed, right? I don't want to see that happen to the Leo collective. I want the best for Leo, right? You guys are leaders, natural born leaders, okay? That this world absolutely needs. If the world didn't need Leo energy, it wouldn't exist, okay? If the world didn't need Leo to step up right now, we wouldn't have been led to end these connections, right? I love you guys so much. Again, if you are having any problems, if you know that there is something that come back to bite you in the ass and you need help working through it, please do reach out, okay? Please do find the help, whether that's me, somebody else, right? Please do make that shift happen, right? So that you no longer have to stress. You no longer have to worry about looking for who's looking at what you're doing. Just keep doing the right thing, and then you never have to worry, baby. Never have to worry, all right? We're going to leave it at there because I know these cross watchers fucking hate, right? Because again, the way that they project all their shit at me when I do these readings, man, it almost gives me a headache by the end of it. But I love you, Leah, so fucking much, man. Stop worrying, all right? You got this, okay? You absolutely have got this. And if you feel like you're slipping, like I said, please reach out to somebody, all right? I love you guys. Take care. I'll be back tomorrow we're going to do something a little bit different tomorrow, I think, so that we can avoid, regretful, revengeful, fucking spiteful X over here, all right? We might do something a little bit different. So I'm going to get creative and give you guys something a little bit more exciting to look forward to tomorrow, all right? I love you guys. Have a good rest over there in the States. Good Saturday night, feeling all right. Sunday over here, I'm going to go outside now with the kids and play, and then we're going to go to the park in a little while as well, and I might go play on the playground like a kid and sit on the swing. But if anyone's looking to book a personal private read as well, guys, details, description box below. I love you, Leo. Bye for now.